Influencers always like to show, oh, look at me investing and here's all of my money and how awesome we are. The world is not that simple and life is not that easy. People have been reaching out, being like, Hugh, where you at? We haven't gotten any updates recently. What's going on with the podcast? And today we're going to be sharing with you what we have been working on. And it has not been sunshine and rainbows and butterflies. It has been a slog. We've got about $7 million plus of properties that are having issues all at the same time. And we're going to share that with you today. By the way, if this is your first time here, my name is Hugh and I am retired a millionaire. I'm an expert at systems and processes and manufacturing. I applied that to personal finance and retired. And now I just help my friends do the same thing. I am first and foremost a business owner and investor. And then secondarily, I am a influencer, if you want to call it that. So I hope you enjoy our failures and you can learn something so you don't have to do what we have had to do. Woo! Okay. We've been getting destroyed. Mm-hmm. So we're just going to talk about it because it is not always sunshine and rainbows. Definitely. Actually, it's rarely sunshine.
Yeah.
So what's been going on with everything?
Oh, let's see. We had a big deal, and the bank had to step away at the last second.
So $1.9 million problem.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, you're good. This is the mobile home park. So we're going to buy. Well, no, we already started the work. Everything was good.
Started the work. Yep.
Started pulling lines of credit, spending personal money. And then, boom.
The very last day.
Last day, bank pulled funding. So then we had boom, clock on 90 days. We had already ordered 6 trailers.
Yep.
So we're like $500,000 between the 3 of us for that property. It's already drawn out with no way to pay it back.
Yeah, no way to pay it back.
Solve that problem. So it's in the process.
We solved. Well, yeah, we hopefully solved it. But we did 3 interviews with some banks, lots of prep work that we had already done. Redoing work, waiting again for banks to decide if they want to do it. That we'd already done. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. And the good news is we were able to reuse a lot of the work. The appraisal was like a week old, so we were able to get all of that going. So that was 15% of the stressor. What else was going on?
Well, we had we lost 3 or 4 employees at the 2 hotels within about a week or 2 of each other.
Our primary manager got sick, and during that time, the folks that were there, I guess, had a high workload at the same time, and then
some infighting.
Yeah, infighting. Oh, and then we had staffed up. So we had just staffed up, and then on the very first day or second day of new people coming in.
New versus old, yep. The old people weren't too.
Our manager was.
Yeah.
Yeah, our manager was sick at the same time. So then it led to mass exodus.
Yep.
That was is a $15,000 a month continuous problem on a $1 million property. Yeah. So that was one of them. That's been resolved now. We shopped around, staffed up with new folks, but yeah, it's that new versus old. Mm-hmm. I think.
Yeah.
Also just wrong culture fit. I think that's
right.
Probably the biggest stressor of all of them is the wrong culture fit. It was people hired. We were trying to be nice, or we needed the help. We'll look past stuff, but they really initially never met our standards. Didn't go through the lean hiring process, and I think that was probably a big one.
Yeah.
So that was all happening all at the same time.
Yeah, that's another 15% of our problem, and then.
We almost lost $100,000 of money that wasn't ours. Or we would have had to figure out how to shit $2.9 million in a day. Yeah, 3 days. But we were able to solve that problem by throwing another $100,000 at it and bought us to the end of the month. And so that gave us the time to get the appraisals in, and that is also on track now. It's one of the properties that was a part of our $6 million package. Now we're just buying half of it at $3 million. So it's 38 units, touching campus.
Touching the college campus, yeah. That'll be a good one.
That'll
be a good project, but we'll get there.
Yeah. And that'll be a good one. Mm-hmm. It'll end up good. But, again, happening all at the same time. What else?
Bunch of maintenance issues and rooms being down here at the Colonial Lodge, and then our maintenance guy was sick for a few days, and so I've had to step in and be handyman Marty and project manager on site and stuff.
painting and doing all kinds of stuff. Oh, and then the trailers that were delivered.
Yep.
So we could set trailers, but we can't set trailers because they're...
Yeah, we had a contractor lined up to, to take the trailers, in, and then...
When they were delivered.
When they're delivered, and set them on the sites and get them all level and all that. And then, they stopped responding about a week out from when we needed them. And so then trying to scrounge around, found a new contractor, but, that takes a while to get everything set. So now we have 2 homes being delivered today, and we're just going to park them on the street.
Oh, I forgot about Mill Street, because that was a $200,000 problem. So we got under contract to sell a property that we're flipping, and I rarely flip. I buy and hold all the time, but this one was, hey, if we do it right and nothing goes wrong, we're going to make 40 grand each. It'll be great. So at the end of the day, that didn't happen. Sat on the market forever, finally got sold, finally under contract, new home buyers. Yeah. They loved the place, I think, and gave us a laundry list of stuff to fix, but then it's just kind of paper cutting to death.
Getting that.
Yeah.
And then figuring out exactly what they want fixed versus how it can be fixed versus, what the handyman can do and all that sort of stuff. So it's a lot of juggling of...
Yeah, clay, sewer lines, and it's flowing fine, but the first time home buyers are like, oh my God, it's clay. But the bulk of it's in good shape. So yeah, that was just...
What else?
There's another one. Finally starting construction on Alpine and Del Mar. Yeah. Del Mar was I'm going to step in and help another investor out. And I just need to help him out for...
Yeah, what was it, 2 months? 2 or 3 months?
2 or 3 months. I'll just help him out.
The buyer's going to get new funds, and, you'll make an easy 10 grand.
So that, it was going to be easy 10 grand. So that was learning lesson number 1. We ended up inheriting the house, which is great. Well, that was a pain. It took a year.
Yeah.
Then we got it demoed finally. We got to evict them. Then we finally got it demoed. Once it was finally demoed, it kind of just sat demoed.
Yeah, the contractor's been out of the country and things got put by the wayside.
But they're finally starting. But now it's October 1, October 3.
Yeah.
So moving season's passed. So we're going to finish November.
Yeah. And this one is touching MSU campus as well. So the college renters that we were hoping to have for August.
Right. So
we're not going to get.
The way to make that one work, it'd be great as a rent by the room. Probably actually come out, maybe $150, $200 in the green. But we're not going to be able to do that because it is past the time. So we're probably going to stick someone in there and lose about $150 to $200 a month for a year until that lease is up. I mean, just a whole bunch of problems.
A whole bunch of problems.
We're running around doing stuff. But I mean, everything's
solvable.
Everything's solvable. Nothing's super critical. But man, it's like one thing after the other. And it's all happening the same 4 or 5 week time span.
I mean, it's felt like a death march for sure the last few weeks. But, we get those trailers set, and, the rooms booked, and, houses rented, then we're going to be like, this is great.
We're making millions of dollars, right?
So you take the highs with the lows.
So, yeah, but, so many people, they never talk about this portion. And it's like, man, I mean, we have $1 million problem, a $1.9 million problem, a $2.9 million problem, a $200,000 problem,
a couple $100,000 problems,
and a couple $100,000 problems, all happening at the same time. And we didn't even talk about 649.
649.
I ran the numbers optimistically, I guess is the way to say it. And or I didn't run them close enough later, and it was like, oh yeah, we can have 30% vacancy. Well, we had 5 units that were down they needed full renovations, so we needed 100% occupancy of the remaining 9 properties or units, and so we couldn't have any vacancy. So that property was just going negative, month over month over month over month over month. So that was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Finally, so we pulled a line of credit, and we're borrowing to finish those units out. So we did the math. It's not profitable unless it's 100% rented.
100% rented, and then it breaks even.
And so to get it to break even, we borrowed an extra extra $75,000 to get it rented. Yeah. And
so hopefully get it to 100% occupancy.
To finish 3 units. And then immediately on starting unit 1, they found out that the siding and everything was shot on one of the units on the entire building.
On one side of the.
So we immediately went from 3 units to be rented to 2 units. So I had to borrow more money we didn't have, because normally we use the line of credit, which is tied up in the trailer park, which we don't have the funds back yet. So that's now, but the siding's fixed, it's dried in, it's not going to be a problem for, right? It took decades to create that problem, and that's solved permanently, which is great. The unit's going to be finished, and it's one of the bigger units. The other bigger unit's going to be finished, and there's only one more left. So, we might actually end up getting a pretty good return on investment for that.
It's just getting there.
Yep.
It's been a tough year for it, that's for sure.
So, yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure we'll think of other problems that once we get off of here, but yeah.
But
I mean, that's 5 or 6 right there.
But we're going to just stabilize. I mean, I think by the end of this year, we'll be wrapped up, or nearly wrapped up, for the large projects, the large moving parts. I just say we just chill for 6 months or 4 months at least. No buying anything before X date.
Yeah.
So
you and I talked before. It's if we just maxed out everything we had,
yes,
we'd print money.
And part of the problem is we're now doing the math and going back in time and figuring out what properties we don't want to keep. We found out also that my original portfolio has been refinanced so many times that it will break even at 100% occupancy. Right? Most of what we've been buying are assets that produce cash flow.
Yeah.
And so the self-storage, we're looking.
This trailer park will be
Trailer parks. We're just looking at a whole bunch of little things here and there. I think it takes time to turn a ship. I think we've been in the process of doing that. We're feeling it, just everything's colliding at the same time. But yeah, sticking it there. We'll let you know an after-action review of all the things and what happened to them. So right now they're mostly solved, so that's why no one's really seen me post or do anything for 6 weeks or more.
Yeah.
So cool.
Good job.
See you guys next time.
Yeah.
All right, I wanted to just remind you, it is not always sunshine and rainbows and butterflies. Lots of Instagram influencers will put everything out there. Look how awesome things are in the pictures, the checks, and we're here to show you what can go wrong, what does go wrong, and what is actively going wrong. So I hope you guys like that content. If you like this kind of stuff, then you're also going to like this video right here.